Welcome back, everybody, to game number 2 of this best of 3 between Danish Bears and Vega Squadron for the EPICENTER European Qualifier lower bracket round 2, game 2.
5 seconds
Toby won. And
beautiful introduction.
Thanks, Swagger. I get through all the details, all the bits and pieces, so everyone knows exactly what we're up to right now.
Yep. And there we go again. Vega, they're respecting this alchemist. They don't want to have anything to do with it. Banning it in first phase 2 games in a row.
I saw that Alchemist in one of the games the Danish Bears played. He got 0 bounty runes in 6 minutes.
5 seconds
He got
remaining.
5 CS in 6 minutes. They still won the game.
Reserve time.
So what was his item progression in that game anyway? You said he went armlet, right?
Yeah, it was armlet. Oh god, what was his other part of it? I gotta.
Did he just blink initiate, or like
Vega
did he just play behind him and push?
I'm actually having a mental blank. I can't remember his build. I'm sorry.
Happens to the best of us, Toby. I'll look it up.
I've been remembering a lot of shit tonight. It's like, this already feels like the last game of the day for me. Even though
how many games? Yeah, this is a few games you've cast in though.
Yeah, just the first series with Moon. But man, that's like I feel so much pressure when I cast with someone like Moon, who literally just spills out Dota information, and there's so much to absorb. You're like, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up. It's just that simple.
Yeah. You try with your movie references, and he just like, what is movies? I only play Dota.
Yeah, I'm finding that there is no one that actually understands anything from my time.
Yeah, you're kind of old, Toby.
I kind of am, man. You know, I actually thought by this time of my life I'd actually have like, I shouldn't be married by this time of my life, settling down with kids.
You are. You're married to the game, Toby.
It's yeah, but Dota's not going to give me kids. He might give me kidney stones. That'll be it.
Yeah. Please don't talk about kidney stones. Shit hurts, man.
I've never
anyway, we're gonna see Osfrog, the return.
Yeah.
It was played in the last game you cast with Moon Meander, and we could see how strong he can be even when he has a bad early game. He just recovers.
Well, we're pretty much on the same level as the Alchemist as far as just like disgusting nature of a mid hero. But Danish Bears at least get something which is capable of battling against him. Keep the range, keep the burst damage, but they need to have a good rotation hero to try and pounce on the OD. I'm wondering if you could almost bring back someone like a Skywrath Mage. I'm fine with Beastmaster. He's great at pouncing. But like, if you could do a Skywrath Mage, seal up the OD, which then would just obviously amplify everything that Zeus is going to pump out.
Yeah, and silence him so he doesn't do any orb attacks. That's the big part, right?
Yep.
You just don't allow him to get his in-steal from everyone, because that way, that's how his ulti turns into such a monster, right? So, I love the idea of a Skywrath. It can definitely work, but the Beastmaster is a great lockdown, even against something like a BKB on the OD.
Yeah.
Now, you could counter this, if you really want to, you can go Oracle straight away here to just counter the Beastmaster. You just wait for the Beastmaster to roar, and then ulti is gonna perch off the stun and of course save them. We'll see what they go for, though.
I haven't seen many teams like in the first phase pick up an Oracle, however.
Yeah, it's more of a reaction.
Yeah, true, a reaction pick. Yeah, that's fine.
Against Zeus, you also have the magic damage resistance 100%, so you can counter these 2 heroes with 1 hero right now, but you also have to build something that makes sense around it. I like the lane that Danish Bears were running in the previous game, though. The Legion Commander Oracle lane. It's hard to deal with on the laning phase, and in team fights, it's very, very potent as well.
Vega, give us what you want. There's no profit to choose from.
Yeah. Okay, they're gonna go for the Void. That's a great hero against Zeus as well. You just put all his spells on cooldown, and he's not gonna do anything for the next 20 seconds or so. Very nice. 12 seconds of locking his cooldowns, and then you gotta wait for him to come down.
Danish Bears now have to think about like what combos with the Void. This is the downside about Vega's first 2, where the OD doesn't do a lot of damage straight away. Like, he needs time to attack you with the orbs to boost up his intelligence, and then he drops the Eclipse.
5 seconds
Faceless
remaining.
Void will at least allow the containment, but you don't get that instant kill when you're inside the Chronosphere. So you need your
Reserve
then
time.
safe laner, unless you run OD safe lane, which isn't beyond the imagination. It's happened a couple of times already in Epicenter. But you need a nuker to go on with the Faceless Void. You look for supports like Witch Doctor or... he's not
Again?
really a nuker, but he damage your chrono time.
True. You could also just go for some lane like Lich. I don't like that pick here. I think Skywrath is high tier for both these teams right now. Silence is great against Faceless Void. One of the best ways to deal with him. And we also already mentioned how good it can be to play against OD with it. And Beastmaster to set up, you can just drop your ulti, Mystic Layer, down on the Roar. Oracle gets removed here as well as they recognize the weakness.
Yep. But you want to see the silencer? Do you want to see the silencer back?
Oh, I do.
He did so well earlier tonight.
Well, he didn't, but I think he could.
10 seconds
It's
remaining.
a little bit scary for either team to pick it up though, because Silencer
5
doesn't do
seconds
anything against
remaining.
BKB. And it's the same for OD and it's the same for Zeus. So since you have two cores already on
Reserve
either side
time.
here that don't do much against BKB, if you add Silencer as well, I mean you can silence through the BKB, but your damage is non-existent. So running a carry Silencer can be scary. It is great though. It is great in theory, Toby.
No, it's the keeper of the light band.
Yeah.
I've had I've been casting almost every single day for the last week or so. And in that week,
10
two
seconds
conversations
remaining.
about how Keeper of the Light would be good. And both of them were attached
5
to
seconds
Bristleback.
remaining.
Yeah.
And
I think Bristleback is bad though, almost objectively.
Reserve
No.
time.
really?
I mean, I was casting Dream League a bit, and we actually saw Bristleback play there by No Diggity, I think, played it.
Yeah.
And
But that
yeah.
that was in their first like the
Dire
first
team
3
True.
series they played after coming together.
True. It was in an early stage, but the hero still executes what I expect. It's like good laning phase, good mid game, and then people have items. I can't actually catch anyone anymore. Okay, I can't do shit.
I actually want to check No Diggity to see if like they played any games that I missed. Nope, it's actually correct. They are on a 9-game winning streak. No Diggity.
That's
10
pretty insane.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, they're pretty strong though.
Yeah,
Found the rhythm.
it's
5
crazy.
seconds remaining.
Like it's a team which like they've been a little bit unique with the way they've been
Vega
drafting.
squadrons
Speaking of
turn
unique,
to
hello
pick.
Clinks. Yeah, but I really like their team play. Everything
Well, they
seems
have-
to click nicely.
They have stellar players. I mean, they have the talent.
Yeah.
Yapsor has also proven himself to be amazing in their team. His Enigma has carried them so many games now. He just plays phenomenal. Kezu has delivered good Void games quite
Yeah.
frequently. Koikwa plays his Nature's Prophet and Invoker like a
10
monster.
seconds.
Holy
remaining.
god, he is a
Era
beast.
is a legendary tiny player, and
And
just
Cinderin
5
knows when to
seconds
die.
remaining.
and Synderin tanks to death. It's
Literally it. Like,
Reserve
if there's
time.
anyone that's actually going to recreate the Malk Award, it's going to be his fellow Dane Cinderin.
It probably will be. We had a lot of fun casting his games.
I'm not surprised. When I was casting his stuff here in Epicenter, I'm just like, Cinderin's gonna die again! But don't worry, he knows he's created space for his team. There was actually a situation where he ran from his base up to top lane, walked underneath an observer wall, which they already knew was there, got 4 heroes to go up there to kill him,
Team
and then just like died. That was it. Like that was his entire
That's
move.
right.
We're like, they're going space created, Cinderin, space created.
Yeah. Well,
we
sometimes
can give
it's
him
better that-
shit because he said he couldn't cast tonight. He was actually looking to cast, and he said he couldn't cast tonight because he was too busy scrimming and practicing. So we can give him shit for not turning up.
He's finding new ways to feed. Yes.
What's the other heroes? Well, I play Bane, and Bane's really difficult to kill.
He plays Bane a lot.
5 seconds remaining.
He plays Lion a few times and Bane.
Yeah,
He really likes the disables.
Reserve time.
it's good. It's
But,
exactly what he needs.
I mean, it's better that Synderin dies than
Yes! Sorry.
Vega
Yes.
squadrons
I
turn to
forgot.
pick.
that's so good.
Skyrath mage pickup. There she blows. The Earth Spirit is still up for Vega, but I don't know if Earth Spirit really offers as much in this game because it's almost like with the Skywrath range pickup. If Earth Spirit wants to boulder himself after the Zeus in mid, Skywrath can just TP in, seal, Zeus turns nukes, and Earth Spirit is dead.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great combo between Zeus and Skywrath. The amount of damage they have is ridiculous. And as we mentioned earlier, Beastmaster and Sky works good. But I like to mention that they picked up a Clinks, and this makes their lineup not so fully magic dependent. They have the damage from the aura, Beastmaster's attack speed aura, and the Clinks with his monstrous right click. They can actually scale quite well now. Take a Roshan is possible, and I like the way their draft is shaping out. Meanwhile, on the other side though, Vega have monstrous team fights.
Yeah.
Absolutely monstrous, like, dear god. That's gonna be hard to fight into.
Wait, really? SD?
Turn to battle.
SD isn't...
Well, maybe they're just banning it because they have heroes that could easily be countered by it, but I don't see it be played that often. I mean, you disrupt whenever someone gets roared, or when Skywrath silences someone, you would disrupt him, but I don't see Shouty being the pick here.
Vega still need to have, like, that early control. I don't see SD giving that early control. Like, I'd actually prefer to see something more like a... You know, he's gonna die too quickly to the Clinks. You just need a tanky support, don't you? I was thinking something like a Rubik would be really nice here, because he synergizes nicely with a Gyrocopter. Or someone that can just, like... Even Bane. Actually, Bane is still great.
Yeah, Bane works here. He really does.
Yeah, you just don't have the combo with the Faceless Void, but at this point of the game, like, you just move the Void to being that, well, we'll zone him out, the Gyro will still do his damage, OD will get a little bit of intelligence and will be really set for the fight, and the Chrono will let you do that.
The big issue they have right now, and the reason Bane would be a good pick, is Clinks. When he gets his BKB, they don't have much to deal with him. They have the Faceless Void ulti, but that's it. They have no other thing to really counter the BKB on Clinks and when he turns up to kill you all. If you have a Bane though, Fiend's Grip is there, you can easily turn around. So, we'll see what they go for, but first, Danish Bears gotta grab up a Shaker. Great synergy here. Long range initiation by Shaker, Beastmaster, Skywrath has long range nuke. They're all about these pickoffs, by the way.
Really pisses off a very, like, I don't want to say a non-maneuverable lineup from Vega, but like OD would need to get a Blink Dagger. Gyrocopter will always get locked out by the Rock Wall, and Faceless Void can have Chronos wasted because the physical can reposition.
Yeah. They
need a counter team fight as well. That's the Earthshaker probably his primary thing. He's counter team fight against Vega.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I like it. It's the Danish lineup is very well rounded, and Rubik does get snagged up here by Vega. It can work good now because of the Shaker being picked. I think Rubik is a great reaction here. So now you have quite a few good spells to steal. Fisher, the Zeus W, the Skywrath nukes, all of them pretty much are good. And of course there were.
Wagga, tell me I'm shit. My confidence level is starting to rise.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to feel
back
this.
down.
You know what? When I was on the panel with at Dota Pip, and I was standing there next to like Jacob and Cap, and we're talking about drafts and stuff, and I'm sitting there going, I feel really out of my depth. but when I'm not on the panel and I'm sitting there and I'm watching the draft, I'm sitting there going like, oh yeah, they're gonna do this. Like it's pretty obvious this is gonna be what they'll play, and like then I'm 100% right, but no one ever hears me say it. It's never said that. They go on the panel and I'm like, they're going, I'm really intimidated by this. I don't want to say things which are incorrect.
That's their strat. You know, they just want to scare you. That's why they have Cap, ex-military, Melk, just generally creepy stare.
Actually, no, Melk is one of the most supportive people on a panel.
He supports you?
Yeah, he was actually really wonderful about it, because he'd be like, hey, it's cool, like, yeah, you said one thing which really wasn't relevant at all, but everything else seemed to be fine. It's like, yeah.
Spoken like a true 0-20 support. It's very kind of.
He knows how to do it. No one else does because they've never achieved it before.
Slice the bullet 20 times.
It's not even feeding. Like it's not even, FN. This is troublesome. The vision to start with. They need some slow. The Beastmaster ball. It came up just in time to slow down FN. They went with Concussor as well. It's a nice kick, and with a pickup from Seema, throwing Neuer away, they will get FN away to safety.
Earthspirit just takes one rock. Entire engagement is just shut down.
That would have been a little bit easier if Rise, he had the opportunity where he potentially could have slightly walked down and got the fissure block.
Yeah, maybe. It's hard.
Yeah, it would have been so close. It would have been better if the boar from Hester Joe was a lot like spawned before they went in.
Yep, the boar was a little bit too far. He had one boar out, but it was in the far back, so it didn't get any right click. He had to summon a new one. It took too long. Oh, they're actually giving the Earth Spirit the rune instead of the mid OD. So they want to get the level 2 as soon as possible, so that he may roll. He had to skill Q there.
It's really smart with like a lot of Earth Spirits these days have struggled to get past like they get like level 2, level 3, and it's just because they've leached in the mid lane, but they just stop after that point. So maybe this is also like a plan here.
In general, it can be pretty nice, but I think it's probably just a big reaction to the fact that he had to skill his Q to save Gyrocopter. Because he needs W. If he can roll in on the Zeus, that's the way they can kill him. But if he doesn't have a roll, there's nothing to be scared of. And Rice just gonna be here and protect a little bit.
It's being a real nuisance. Notice too that no one has decided not to skill any ability. Also, Mag, he's fine.
Yeah.
He's gonna be really careful on this. There's actually one of the few lanes that could potentially kill off a Faceless Void. Because it's the ability to seal him so he can't time walk away. So Mag doing what he did where he was like posturing against the Skywrath Mage. Once that seal is up, you're able to just like pump him out with strafe and searing arrows.
It's also that they have continuous damage. They keep throwing searing arrows and just right clicks all the time, and it's not one big chunk of damage all of a sudden that he can time walk. It's just continuous. So that's very hard for a Void to lane against.
Hester Joe's having a little bit of trouble with this Rubik.
Yeah, he might get initiated upon.
Telekinesis already on cooldown. He used it before when they were battling for the side camp.
I see.
But Solo's coming down. He's level 2 now. He's got his role available. There's Hester Joe. He's assuming there's a Hawk watching him. I got a feeling that's the reason why he's there. There's also the daytime vision. Now the boulder forward. Hester Joe really low. The creep wave will arrive, but a perfect kick from Solo. Good rotation, and Vega will find the kill.
That level 2 Earth Spirit can initiate from so far away, or help out from so far.
I'm wondering if DB though are really that sad about it. Like, okay, yeah, the Earth Spirit rotated, but he didn't kill the Zeus. You get a bounty rune to the Earthshaker, and you get a haste rune for the Zeus. So you're still having a decent time in mid.
They have a decent time mid, but the Beastmaster himself, he's gonna be very sad. He's still level 1. So him dying really hurts him.
I can have 2 now.
I guess level 2.
I'm just thinking about the trade-offs here. Because the Radiant support's not really getting anything. The Void's got no CS, even though he's got levels. Yeah, Zeus.
He has haste rune. He's fine.
Yeah, he's not dead. There's also 10 1-charges on that OD. Thought he was hard to kill off before. Well, there's the seal on the back. He actually has to hold that damage now.
Yeah. That's the thing, you want to deal damage and then silence him, but cannot get any mitigation.
And then he still uses Time Walk to get away. Doesn't repair any of the damage, just changes his position.
Exactly, but he's gonna run out of regen. He doesn't have any anymore, so he cannot lane right now. This lane is fine, and Clinks can solo it from now on if he wants to. They could just send a Skywrath wherever, or start doing pulls. They have an easy time on this top lane.
Hester Joe's fighting levels. Finally. The creep wave, it didn't get throttled right. Now Steam is able to do the pull with the catapult wave. But Beastmaster's still up to level 3, and he's picked up his Iron Talon. So
it's not stacked though, so he could do the reverse pull back to the small camp after this, but if he doesn't pull now, this is gonna push. Okay, so they're gonna give even more experience, and they can't really take a tower. I think this is a big mistake. So much experience being given for free to Beastmaster now.
Oh, Hester Joe doesn't know it's coming. He's gonna realize that now his Dire Creep Wave arrives.
He'll be there in time, because Creep Waves will match up. So he's just gonna smile about that and get his level 4.5 or something.
He's still gonna kill off this damn Centaur before he leaves. 3 seconds time, he's got the Iron Talon up. Screw it. Ball will get the kill, triggers the salve, and he comes down at the right time for the wave. Wow, this is actually really, really good for Hester Joe. That's 4.5 right there.
Well, at least they did a good job trying to deny the creeps as much as possible, but it's still one full experience creep wave with a catapult. And the boar cannot stay alive against the flak cannon. FN.
Solo looking to have a crack here at mid. Ping doesn't have a lot of mana on him and misses on the kick. Rise does have a fissure available, but obviously going up against Rolling Boulder doesn't make as much sense. But this play's gonna get a lot easier too, because you can have Arcane Boots over on ping, which means fissure spam is a lot more of a real thing in this mid lane.
Yeah, definitely. And it's so easy. Everyone always goes for the mana boots since you gotta go ether lens anyway. So Rise, he can just
fissure.
spamming.
No one. He knew coming in that close that life could be a lot harder for him. That's why he consumed the Fairy Fire before he went down the hillside, and now actually has a salve as well.
Yeah. This mid lane, it's just as every time OD against Zeus is just a farm trade. 34 against 28 right now, and OD is getting a lot more farm than we saw him get previously today. It can turn into an even bigger monster, but there's good tools for him to deal with it. Besides DB.
Solo's making his way up to top lane now. Trying to have a crack at Ace, but again, like...
Oh, they need Noya. They can go on the clinks.
Well, Solo can see him. Noya didn't even react. He was waiting for the pull timer, and that's what Solo knew was coming. But now, oh, time dilation. Solo, he's still going to go down. Thunder goes round, kicks in. Noya, he's still very, very low. Mag wants this kill, but Noya on 9 HP is walking away, and Ace with a searing arrows. There's no time walk, and the PMS doesn't protect him enough. They're actually going to get 2 kills with that. The rotation up. Skywrath Mage will deny himself out.
Zeus turning
and I think Seema's dead as well. Wait, no, did they see it? No, they didn't. The Hawk definitely saw him move towards the pit.
Yeah. I don't know if they even thought they could kill that though, because they don't have ulti on Zeus anymore, and it's just a low level Fissure. So just gonna back out. But that Zeus turned out. Zeus ulti just changed the top fights. And the farm trade continues. Pretty much everyone just getting about the same. The 2 offlaners are both struggling quite a bit, but Beastmaster is close to level 6. He's having much better of a game than the Void, I think.
Void.
Yeah, because Void has only Poor Man's Shield and Tango. That's all he has.
Yeah.
You know, Beastmaster is starting to add up items. Oh, but...
Oh, the timing! It just got paused by Vega. You heard the sound effect, and it's triggered, you just don't see the animation yet. There's a cooldown right on top of that Beastmaster.
And a kick. They actually pinged him as well, I think. I don't think they pinged him. I guess it's Vega ping.
I'm trying to see the rock. Is the rock in like mid?
It's invisible. Or actually, it's...
Oh no! Look at him! It's like he's got a rock. He's got a rock inside of his chest.
Yeah. That's how he rolls.
That's gonna be painful. I mean, look at him. It's like he's just emerging from his own chest right now.
Yeah. Throwing himself at the enemy, pretty much like the old Vengeful attack profile, you know, or projectile. Remember that Dota 1 projectile?
Was that actually VS? I never even looked at that.
Yeah, Vengeful. Her attack used to be that she threw herself at the opponent, and it was like shrinking as well. Sorry, that big and anyway.
That would actually be so much better. Why don't we have that? Screw Magic Missile. Like you just have like Spirit Missile.
I mean.
Wait, was it called Magic Missile in Dota 1?
It wasn't the Magic Missile, it was our auto attack. It was our auto attack that did it. But yeah, it was Magic Missile in Dota 1. Oh, here we go. Good luck, Beastmaster. Oh, he jukes it!
He actually dodges the stone. They'll boulder forward. They're pretty close underneath that tier 2 tower. But there's no other support that's really going to stop this. Beastmaster's still farming in the meantime because he's using his balls to kill the Centaur, but actually doesn't want to. He wants to have the experience.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Boris gives so much experience as well.
Mid lane,
no one. Sad to die with him.
Sealed up. They need more mana on ping at the moment, so the steal from Noya can't really be utilized. And that's a Bracer plus Belt of Giant Strength for the OD, so he's very tanky.
Maybe a Fissure stun and he's dead. You can get the Fissure. There's no high ground word.
Vision of Rise? Like, nope, they don't.
No vision. If he gets one Fissure, that should be a kill.
No one's holding back so far.
He wants the CS though.
They actually have... You've got the combo, that you can Lightning Bolt and Thunder God's Wrath.
Yeah, he does.
Thunder God's Wrath, there won't be enough. But Ace is now rotating over as well.
Salving up. Clinks is there, he's gonna scout for him.
Yeah.
He wants to eat a creep though.
They know Solo's there. Came in range of the tower though. He'll get kicked with the Fissure. Right? Because he got kicked, he had to hold off on it. Thunder God's Wrath will go. No one was actually starting a TP out. Wait, did he just TP to the tier 1 tower?
I think that was no one, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why he TP'd. He was right there.
Because I saw a TP coming on top of the tower. I'm like, oh, here we go. There's gonna bring in support. It was the OD.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought so as well. I was like, oh, OD +1, they can turn this.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, OD is the +1.
Right, maybe a little bit too far up, or miscommunication. Imprisonment actually saves the ES for the moment. Rise to get his stun off. Rise should still go down, because especially with Seema right behind him. Yep, they get the kill. But you just brought 3 heroes back to the mid lane to deal with ping, while Ace is still on the scramble.
Sentry just barely misses the entire mid ward.
Can Ace actually solo kill? Well, actually, he's still got his death packed up.
He can. He has the medallion. He can definitely solo kill. He has the strafe, medallion. That's a very quick kill. Question is if he can even stun before he dies. Oh, okay, he rolls away.
Bottom tower is under attack.
A lot of damage though. That's only 3 searing arrows worth.
If he gets 4 hits, he's dead.
Yeah.
He needs power treads though.
Because of that, they now take T1 tower.
Yeah.
And again, cooldown from FN is going to miss his target. Looks like Mag was... I don't know if there's just a little bit of miscommunication about Vega, but it seems like one person's got one great idea, and the other person was like a fraction of a second behind that great idea.
Well, they have to make quick decisions all the time, and sometimes they just have the wrong idea. Mid was a little bit big miscommunication though, because the rock was kicked so much earlier, and then he puts him down.
Yeah, but that top lane was like... It was meant to be Chronosphere and cooldown, but he didn't leap in at the right time. Even if he did leap in, the cooldown would be the only thing that hits. Seema.
Oh, Beastmaster. He's not gonna get him.
On the run, create a new
Shaker?
hole.
Oh, he could have fissured maybe. He just holds it.
You're probably wondering where the OD isn't saving the fissure for him.
True.
Like, you're not really under any kind of pressure. Ace is still having a great old time on bottom lane. They're losing their top tier 1 tower, but they're ready now to fight. So Seema, oh, you actually have a Veil of Discord already? The Thunder Girl's Run's gonna go. This is something which we didn't really, like, flag much, which is the amplification of damage. You've got Seal plus Veil of Discord.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
And Solo
and he has Arcane Rune as well.
Ace may lose his life for this. He got dusted up, the imprisonment. Gonna come out, gonna waste a little bit of time with the dust. Rotation's on its way, but the cooldown's right on top of the clink, so Jarakop will get the kill on that. But you lose your tier 1 tower in mid, or do you? They really have great range damage here. The catapult helping out, but the Beastmaster Ball actually gets the last hit on that mid tower.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't know that. So if you play Rubik and you steal a spell, no, it doesn't actually work. I thought for a second they actually lowered the cooldown, but it didn't. Never mind.
What, you thought like, and if it leveled up on Zeus or what?
No, it's oh.
The kick. A little bit off target. Rise. Mag. Chronosphere is good. Rise walked back into it. He could have actually fidgeted out Mag, but he actually walked back into it. The OD ulti will drop, but now Mag is also isolated. Noya, not a healthy man when Seema's there throwing out its own orbs at him. Because of the damage from Ace. Seema goes down. They roar on solo. The cooldown. Good position. Defensive imprisonment also being triggered.
That's a great save by FN. They're so strong, but I don't think they can take the mid tower. They're just gonna back off. A lot of trades back and forth there. Both teams taking towers. And much more even than the last game in general. Sure, the farm advantage is for DB, but the game is definitely even.
The rune run's coming. Rise at the Hawk was helping him out there. Look at the warding as well from Vega. They are keeping very, very close tabs on the movement of DB going into their jungle. Obviously, that's going to be primarily for the Clinks, but they also are able to watch the movement into Roshan. When you've already got that Medallion of Courage over on the Clinks, you worry about him getting into the Desolator.
Yeah.
And having the buff ups to the rest of DB.
That's pretty much the timing. When he has Desolator, they can do anything. They could go for Rosh sooner, but it's too scary, I think. Even though they kill it pretty fast. There's just too much team fight on Vega.
They observe or down. With the lightning bolts, they still didn't find the obs of the sentries. It's a little bit too far into the radiant side of the map. I'm to feel confident going for that. But now, hello, in they come. It is Roshan time. The observer ward just timed down, but it was alive long enough to see them go inside.
Oh, they want to smoke. This is gonna take too long time though. The Radiants, they're smoking up,
Well,
but
they
they're running back.
haven't used full strafe yet. And he also, like, okay, he's got the death back for a while.
Oh boy, this goes.
Chronosphere's in 17 seconds. Rise sees the perfect fissure block. And now he'll see them, the fissure block. It actually hits 4 heroes. They'll actually get the Veil of Discord on top 4 as well. With Thunder God's Rise, significant damage. Does no one. He has to self-imprison himself. Homeland and Knight heads to go with so low for Roar and FN will find the kill. This is a 3-for-1 trade-off. Ping was able to sit outside and just throw everything he's got. Ends up being actually 4-for-1 with Neuer picking up a double kill. The 4-man stun from Rise, the follow-up into Veil.
That was massive. That was massive, the Fissure. And it's actually a 3-for-1-for-1. Roshan, I would like to give credit. He got a kill.
Did he?
Yeah, he killed Solo.
He killed her.
Congrats, Rosh KDA is currently 1-1.
I love it.
That's better than some players.
Oh. This is just propelled Vega so far. DB so far forward. Finished the Necrobook, now over on the Beastmaster. Ping also picked up his Ether Lens. He'll trade out his Arcane Boots in just a moment.
That's gonna hurt so much. Between Skywrath buffing the damage, Veil and Ether Lens. It's not just the damage buff. Ether Lens, just extra cast range on the W means Zeus can so easily keep nuking. It's just terrifying to go up against.
It's like, how does Vega even close the distance? Their initiation is leap into Chronosphere. Or it's like it's Boulder Kick from the Earth Spirit, but you never like a Boulder Kick will never be able to reach a Zeus.
Yeah, they need to somehow get in on the Zeus and W him with the time dilation.
You need to blink that on Mag. Like that's the only way that's gonna work.
I suppose. It's a tough.
FN and Mag are also in a very interesting spot. They leap, they chrono. They're going after Skywrath Mage.
They got him.
He'll get the Mystic Flare, a little bit of damage into Mag, but yep, in comes Joe as well as Pink. And Mag, well there's Thunder God's Wrath. He'll actually time walk off most of the damage. The Hawk will reveal them off. They'll throw the Raw out just to ensure the kill. And then bring the Hawk over. FN can't TP for 5 seconds. They're going to lose both heroes to kill off the Skywrath Mage and blow your Chronosphere, which is on cooldown for 2 minutes.
Hey man, he killed 2 Hawks before he died. He got something.
Oh, well, whoopity doo dah, whoopity day.
Yes, it's a nice day. All I see is some Cinder in space being created. Look at OD, he's farming. The Rubik is free farming. Big thing.
The Cinder in space was created by the Skywrath Mage dying. That's the Cinder in space.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
What's being created right now is the PGG space.
PGG.
Like the death just doesn't make any sense. By the way, shout out to him. He was actually at the Shanghai Major, and he's part of our U Hub now.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's casting. I don't know if it's full time or not, but he was at the Shanghai Major casting with the RU Hub boys. Every morning he always just gave me that weird kind of smile and like, hello. I'm like,
yeah,
hello.
He's a very happy and animated person.
He really is. He's actually probably one of the most fun personalities I could see on a Russian panel.
He's good to party with as well.
He is the epitome of a Russian.
Oh, bottom. They're going.
Yep, they're gonna go with a Veil to seal the damage. The missing flare. No one. He doesn't really look like he's got 1600 HP. There it is. It's off cooldown now, but he got silenced by Solo. Is this still gonna be enough? Yeah. And that's also gonna help them. They're chasing after Seema. Rise the fissure. That's not even required. Oh my. It looks like Vega in a world of hurt. And now you get a Desolator as well, done for Ace.
Yeah, I mean, he 2-hits the Rubik, and meanwhile you have OD dying to like 3 nukes from the Skywrath and the...
Look at them go, they want more kills. They're coming to bottom lane, and they see the Earth Spirit outside. Okay, 2 hits, 1 hit.
Oh, he needs more.
1 charges. I don't know if he actually needed more then.
Nah, it's 3 hits always for this guy. That wasn't even a full magic one. But yeah, they have so much damage on Danish Bears right now, and the map control is completely in their favor. And it doesn't matter if you have great team fights if you never get to team fights.
Yep.
Because it's just pickoffs happening. They're using the Chrono to find a kill on the Skywrath. I mean,
they're coming out. They're gonna fight. Here comes your Chronosphere. They need to see Ace. He's run down south. They put the sentry ward down. But DB are going for the tier 2 tower on bot lane, and Ace is just sitting just out of range of it. So in comes Mag. Rise. The fissure, they kill off Bang, and 3 hits for Solar! Ace hits like a truck!
That's so painful to watch.
That's a freaking Mack truck! That's not even a normal truck. That's not even, actually, a truck doesn't give it justice. That's a road train.
I don't know, this clinks, it just hurts so much. I don't know what they can do here. Vega, they don't have the tools to go in on anyone.
I don't think they can do anything, man. Like, Zima comes close, he gets fissured, he's veiled, Thunder God's Wrath hits him from ping, they roar onto no one, this is GG. And they're actually going to lose 2 lanes of ranks, even if you buy back on the Void right now. Yes, you use Thunder God's Wrath, but the damage output is not really restrained to that. Mag's searching for a target. If this keeps going too, Ryze will soon have his Blink Dagger on a support Earthshaker, who was the lowest net worth on DB.
Wow, look at that swing as well. Like, the game was going pretty even, you know, DB kinda ahead, and then it's just been going downhill from there. Every single initiation, just they get caught out. And I feel Danish Bears, it's not only their rotations and the execution is really crisp, they always have the fissure there for the clinks and so on, but it's their draft works wonderfully.
Ace is running in, there's a sentry ward, but he's gonna... I shouldn't enjoy that so much, but I enjoy that so much. The Hawks are watching him perfectly. FN's about to get sold up by Neuer if he's not careful. He still doesn't have that BKB. They're throwing out orb after orb.
At least he doesn't die to a solo support. That's something.
Okay, you get a level 3 Nagra book in under 20 minutes. Ace is about to complete up his BKB. He's another 300 gold away from that. The Earthshaker has a Blink Dagger. Zeus has Ether Lens, Blink Dagger. Got his Arcane's back again. And
the
has
BKB is also coming up on clinks.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
when that happens...
That was the first one to mention, man. It's, at that point, they actually have no damage. The OD is useless. And no one... I thought he had a Mithril Hammer as well. Is he really only an Ogre Club into his own BKB?
I guess he is only that. Yeah.
Oh wait, it was FN I looked at. He's got the Ogre Club and the Mithril Hammer.
Yeah. Anyway, doesn't look like the Danes are trying to hold down on the aggression here.
They want to go, man. You got a Blink Dagger Earthshaker.
I know they want to go, man. Sweden, we have some history with the Danes. They're not very peaceful.
They were. I thought the Danish were always the
You know the Swedish-Danish wars, like one of the most frequent and longest wars. The most amount of wars, I think, between two same countries. But we still love each other. It's good.
Who won't scorn it?
Well, more like who doesn't want Skåne.
I hear that every time. Like Denmark's just like, we don't want it. Sweden can have it, and Sweden's just like, well, we don't want it. There are already Danish people living there anyway.
We're working for independence, dude.
Who are you, Scotland?
Pretty much.
Tier 3 towers almost gone. Got 5 HP. The catapult will finish the job. Actually, no. Beastmaster's Necro books to the front line. But the BKB has now arrived for the gyrocopter. This is kind of like the only big item from Vega, which will allow them some kind of hope in the next fight, because it means he cannot just get popped by all the DB damage.
That's only true by magic damage, Toby.
Yeah.
There's still the Clinks and the Beastmaster.
Yeah.
Like, he can't just get popped, except by 6 hits from the Clinks. Alright then.
Just because you're saying a lineup isn't so one-dimensional that a Huskar could have been played in this game. Oh,
Huskar.
It's
been a while since a hero got hit so hard by the nerf hammer as Huskar did.
Yeah,
like, oh, let's just put your magic resistance to something that doesn't matter.
Tinker.
Yeah.
With the change to Ancients.
Tinker. Techies.
But Techies is actually still viable in some ways.
He's shit.
He's
actually garbage.
He's got some things that still work for him.
He got 8 nerfs after TI5. 8.
Yeah, but it was required because he was OP. I'm not saying it wasn't justified, but I mean, now he's just on scale with heroes who are not as terrific.
The only OP part though was the Tusk combination, always just snowballing in, and you know the landmines detonating immediately was the OP part. Yeah. But they kept that and just gave him 10 out of nerfs. I don't know. It's
yeah.
anyway.
But you know the reason why. Like, everyone knows the reason why. It's because Ice Frog hates techies.
Always fault.
No, it's not AUI's fault.
It is!
It is not.
He's the only reason.
He is not. Kuro started that. It wasn't AUI. AUI was Mr. I sign a petition to make sure that no one plays this hero. Well, PBD tells me to play this hero. Ah, crap. Okay, well, the petition still stands.
Well, Aoi did it on the grander stage, dude. I mean, Kuroki did it at ESL and got a lot of attention as well.
He did it at ESL, and it wasn't like his techies play set the tone for TI. Like, Kuro was the original when it came to techies abuse. What he did to Fnatic was beautifully unforgivable.
Yeah, nah, he played beautiful there as well, but it's fine. We'll never see this hero again.
Yes, we will.
And no one will cry.
I will. I actually really enjoyed that. Syndrome was sitting there. Because he was the one that had to cast that game with me. And he's like, man, what do I do? As an analyst, like, what do I even do? Like, what am I going to say? Okay, well, they need to get a gem to counter the techies. Okay, they just lost the gem. They need to buy another gem to counter the techies. That was literally the summary of what he could give to that.
Big insights.
Yep. Well, I'm sitting there just going, it's the perfect thing. It's like a calm before a storm. It's like, oh, and they go! Ollie's gonna go ahead to Jones, gets brought up pretty quickly. The Chronosphere, that's big. It caught the edge of Ace, but still, the Earth Spirit gets nuked down. The OD ulti does nothing. And Mag, okay, he's taking a hell of a lot of damage.
Well, they only killed a Beastmaster who did get the roar off, so that's not really enough.
GG, they call it. Vega will tap out. They get 2-0'd by the Danish Bears, who will advance forward into that lower bracket match, where they will go up against the winners of earlier tonight. They'll go up against the team which is not Virtus Pro. FNC made this very, very clear. They are just Polarity. They are not VPP. They are Polarity and only Polarity. That'll be the lower bracket matchup.
Yeah. And Danish Bears looking pretty strong, dude.
Yeah. Nice. But you'll have to wait until Friday for these games. Those games continue on Friday. I believe that is when we have